Welcome back, guys. Reggie versus Solace here, coming back in, and just made a quick video showing you guys exactly what I've been up to as far as rating goes. I'm going to recap that in another video following this one, but I wanted to get into the badge of the Swarmguard guide. So I was finally able to get badge of Swarmguard. I'm going to test it out in Nax on every bosses. That means I'm not going to unequip it for the whole raid, see how it performs, see how my DPS stacks with like Carlor, who has it in my guild, and other high pumping warriors like Adam and Qiraji. So, Badge of Swarmguard, let's get into it. Reggie versus Solace, let's get into this video that I've been wanting to give you guys for 2 months, but I'm finally able to get the Badge of Swarmguard. Let's check it out. Okay, so we're gonna go here. So, Badge of Swarmguard. What is it? What's Badge of Swarmguard, right? Okay, you guys should know it already. It was the Phase 5 Bis Trinket. It's still really good in Phase 6. But what the Badge of Swarmguard is it gives you a chance on melee or ranged attack. This was something I did not notice on private servers. In one of my guilds, because I'm in like 3 different guilds, it went to the Hunter. And I realized why. Because it says melee or ranged attack to apply an armor penetration effect on you for 30 seconds, lowering the target's physical armor by 200 to your own attacks. It is not a worldwide buff. It is for you in particular. The armor penetration effect can be applied up to 6 times. It's a 3-minute cooldown. Finally dropped for me. I know warriors and other high pumping guilds, they do not unequip this. It stays equipped. And that's how I'm going to approach it going forward. I'm going to combine it with my Earth Strike for now. And once I get either like a Kiss of Spider or Slayer's Crest, I'll use it in conjunction with those. When you're in Nax, of course, you're going to be using your Seal of the Dawn for 81 static attack power. The only time you're not going to use the Seal of Dawn is when you're on fighting Faralina and maybe 1 or 2 other bosses. But the majority of the bosses in there are undead. You'll be using your Seal of Dawn and your Trinket of Choice. It was my Earth Strike. Now it's going to be my Badge of the Swarmguard. So let's get into it, man. Let's test it out. As you can see, we're out here doing these invasions. These invasions have been going a lot longer than it was on private servers, as these things only was like 2 weeks on private servers. They pushed it out a whole month on retail, and it's, I mean, not retail but classic, and it's kind of annoying because it gives everyone a chance to stock up on your consecrated sharpening stones. It was supposed to be a limited event, so it wasn't structured, at least on private or in vanilla, to where you had a chance to really stock up unless you grinded during that time frame. But we're here, we're talking about the Badge of Swarmguard. We're going to test it out now. So let's put on our Seal of the Dawn, and then we're going to test out the Badge of Swarmguard on a couple of these, and we'll see how it goes. We'll show you the proc and show you the effect. All right, let's get into it. Quick video. Boom. So we're going to go in there, get these guys in here, switch over to this stance, and what I like to do is I like to get full rage first before we start to go in. Alright, so now we're going to pop the Badge of the Swarmguard. What it does here, this guy's about to die. It gives you grants in sight of the Qiraji on attacks. This is the buff. Right here, what it does is current target armor is reduced by 600, and it gives for 30 seconds. So now we're going to use it. We got full. Alright, then we're going to do some cleaves. Get some cleaves in there real quick. Alright. Alright. Got a little bit of whirlwinds there. And it just went off. You guys are able to see the effect that the Badge of Swarmguard had. Some pretty good DPS. Go to the current fight. First thing, we're noticing that the melee was increased. 62.8% of my damage there with the with my melee attacks, and that's mostly what I was using it for. Also, able to check my auras. So this is how you can check to see how long you had the Badge of the Swarmguard up and the debuff it gives you, right? So this is the trinket that you're using, Badge of the Swarmguard. It was up for 31 seconds actually. The insight was up, which is the effect. So this is the trinket, this is the effect. 28 seconds. All right. So that was up right there. We did get an enrage off for 20 seconds of that fight. Badge of the Swarmguard here, 31 seconds. And then your inside of the Qiraji, that's the stacking debuff. That was up for 28 seconds, right? So you got your Bloodthirst, I switched to, of course, Battle Stance, and everything like that. Your Orange Dawn commission was up for 51, so this was up, as you guys can be able to see it. You can also create, when it procs, you can create like a weak aura also there too, to show you when this is proccing. So you can do it just like that, and create your weak order for that. So that was the badge of the Swarmguard. If you know what, we can do it for another minute. We can do it for another minute here too. While we're waiting for that cooldown to occur one more time, real quick. If you like videos like this, you can also come on over to the Twitch channel. We stream every Tuesday for sure. Of course, with the holidays, it'll be kind of a wonky schedule until people come back for the new year. But it's twitch.tv, Reggie versus Solace on that there too. You can also use your Amazon Prime, not just on me, but any streamer you want. See, he's going to be kind of gathering these things up here. You can use that. And then you can go from there. All right, so what we're going to do here is gather some mobs. See, he's trying to gather mobs there. And then we'll use the badge of the Swarmguard one more time. So let's see. Let's gather these guys up. I just burnt my eye, which was bad. Okay, cool. So we got this, right? 1 second left on that. Boom, we pop the badge. It's popped. And then let's use this. Boom, see there. And let's go here. All right. Get some standard cleaves out, boys. All right, you got 12 seconds left on that. Now you're seeing the effect that it's having. Boom, and you got that down here too. Knock this guy down. Really just burned my eye on that one. Regular standard attacks, and then boom, we hit them with the execute, and they're done. And that's pretty much it. All right. Really just burnt my eye. Whew. Okay. All right. So let's test that out real quick, and then we're out of here. Once again, badge of the Swarmguard. The trinket was up for 30 seconds as it stays in the tooltip. And then the inside of Qiraji was instantly up. It takes about 2 seconds. So that's a good testing right there. It takes about 2 seconds for this to proc up and us to be able to get the effect. Let's see, this guy's attacking me, so I'll kill him while we're talking about this. All right. So so the inside of Qiraji was able to stack. It also stacked 5 times, as you guys can see. This is the counter of the stacks. Flurry stacked 8 times. This stacked 5 times. And your badge of Swarmguard, of course, was up for the full 30 seconds, which was great. So it's kind of what it gives you. You see how it increases your melee attack and also the cleaves that I was doing also. So pretty good weapon, a pretty good trinket, I would say. And it's honestly really good for trash, of course, but also bosses. I noticed my DPS in bosses went up also using it. And a lot of warriors are making that their secret to getting to averaging like 2.3k DPS on Veilstras, things like that. Even with 5 Sunders, that's the key, is your damage is still going to be highly affected by the badge of Swarmguard over your peers. And that's exactly how you're going to be able to get purple and pink parses and Naxxramas and AQ and beyond. So that's the badge of the Swarmguard guide, guys. I was really happy to have this. I'm going to test it out in Naxx tonight. Check out the, well, not tonight, but by the time this video comes out, I'm going to be testing out each week in Naxx. So check out the stream. We stream over on Twitch, twitch.tv, Reggie versus Solace. I'm known as having 3 warriors and 1 upcoming. Each of them does a little different thing. Warblade, of course, is the main warrior. He's rocking the CTS in a Raven's Crest Legacy. He'll be in line for Gressel when it drops. And then, of course, I have Gressel, who's a 2-handed warrior. I have Maces, who just uses Maces. Everyone's undead. And then I have Deathsting, who's going to be my dagger warrior in the near future. So that's what's been going on with me. New videos will be coming out. This is Reggie versus Solace talking about the badge of the Swarmguard. It is definitely an item you should get, and is the kind of the secret weapon of top warriors on guilds. I'll check you guys next time. Be amazing.